After the four major empty seasons of 97 and 98, Ferguson was not willing to lose to the Hungarian competition. In the summer of 1998, when the whole world was focused on the French World Cup, Ferguson began his crazy acquisition journey. The losers of the last season slowly grabbed the momentum from the winner. All major media in England reported that he broke the record of England's transfer fee of $10,075,000. He moved from Eindhoven to Stam for stability. He was over 20 years old, and he was always barefaced. He was over 1.9 meters tall and had a fierce look. He had the aura of a high-ranking official. Stam, who was in charge of Eindhoven in the Dutch World Cup, helped the Netherlands reach the top four as the main midfielder at the 1998 World Cup. His performance also caught the attention of many fans, but Ferguson won first place and brought the Dutchman to Old Trafford. Ferguson broke his own record of £12.6 million in the Man United transfer fee. He bought Trinidad and Tobago players from Aston Villa, De Witt and Yerker. De Witt has been working for Aston Villa for 10 years. Yerker is a big killer in the British Super League. Yerker is from a more non-mainstream football country, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. To buy it, Ferguson paid the biggest transfer fee in the history of the Manchester United club. And the combination of Yerker and the other Blackwind shooter Andy Kerr, who joined the club a few years ago, formed the Blackwind double kill of the Red Devil. The two-time champion Chiyun, plus the 92 goal generation that has been almost broken down, and the constant repair over the years. Ferguson's dream is not only to win the championship back from the Londoners. He has been in Manchester for 12 years. His ultimate goal is to reach the top of Europe and become the world champion. After these transactions, the door of the 98-99 season is finally open. From the team's perspective, Manchester United did make a comeback. However, in the Charity Cup, they were about to lose and they faced an Arsenal that was no longer the same. This is a direct dialogue between Ferguson and Manchester United again, and the result of that match was 0-3. This means that Manchester United will not be able to turn the tables as many media have predicted. And that season, Manchester United is still like a headless fly. Manchester United's transformation did not have any effect. They are not even a step ahead of Arsenal. What's more terrible is that such a bad performance will be continued in the Champions League. In the first round of the league, Man United won against Leicester City in the main stadium. After the upgrade of the Red Devils' backline, the City gate was unexpectedly open and the opponent scored 2 goals. If it weren't for Beckham's one-footed shot and one-footed backline, they would have lost the first game in the main stadium. However, in the 93rd minute, Man United went crazy for the first time in the season. After the first 5 games, Man United won 3 games in a row. The only games they won. If Ferguson set the goal of the season as the king of 3 crowns, then he is a very ambitious person. On September 9th, 1998, Man United finally won the first game of the season after winning the 3rd round of the Champions League. They scored 4 goals in a row when Charlton was 1 goal behind. It was the first Man United reversal in that season. On the other side of Ferguson, Man United versus Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Bruno Mbappe are in a group of 3 superstars, competing for 2 starting goals. This is not only a group of death, but also a group of demons in the first half of the season. On September 16th, Man United versus Barcelona. It was not long before the game started. Giggs, who is not good at shooting, made a backflip to pick up Beckham's pass and shoot. Not long after, Man United extended its lead again. In the Beckham pass, Joker's hook was exposed. Scorsese caught up, and Man United made a dreamlike opening in their own home ground. With a 2-goal lead, they led this lost game from Catalonia. However, in the second half of the game, Barcelona relied on Anderson and Giovanni's backdoor to force a draw. In the 70th minute, Beckham once again showed the power of the Bears. The Red Sox took the lead again. To be honest, the fact that Beckham didn't win the 1999 gold medal is really hard to believe. In the face of another setback, Barcelona did not give up and gave up. They made the final attack, and at the last moment of the match, they won the point again by relying on Enric's shot. It seems that Barcelona took 1 point away that night, but how far can such luck take them? On September 20th, Man United challenged Arsenal in the first leg of the season. It was another 0-3 defeat. Man United lost to Arsenal by a large margin in the second leg of the season. Man United was weak and had no resistance against Wenger and ended the Ferguson era. After Arsenal won the Champions League, the media praised Arsenal's strength. Many commentators and football commentators expressed their opinions. He thought Ferguson's Man United was unbeatable. Ferguson's Man United couldn't do anything in front of Arsenal's dominance. After that game, Man United dropped to 10th place in the league. Many media outlets have started to say that Man United has dropped out of the championship team. The league championship is probably over. But in fact, they all forgot one important thing. The league only played 5 rounds. At this time, no matter what you say, it's still too early. On November 25th, 1998, Man United's second Devil City came to an end. They will challenge Barcelona in the training ground. Coincidentally, Manchester United will play a 3-3 for Barca from the 30-yard line. In the last phase, Beckham's precise pass found the Juventus players again. Man United scored again. When everyone thought that Man United would win the game, Barca took the lead. With the spirit of fighting to the last second, he scored again. Rivaldo saved the team again. He picked up his teammates in the inner area, stopped the ball with his chest behind the goal, and then made a hook shot. In the siege of Manchester United defenders and goalkeepers, he hit the ball into the dead corner. The red and blue teams are like a wall that can't be broken. They played a great show of counterattack in Northampton. At this time, think about it. They have repeatedly criticized Manchester United at the last moment. Did he run out of his look? And then Manchester United seemed to be bewitched. In December 1998, they didn't win a game. On December 2nd, Manchester United was beaten 3-1 in the Cup. Then on December 5th, in the leadoff game between Arsenal and Real Madrid, Manchester United was once again ahead, and then they were knocked out. The next match was against the defeated Munich's Europe champion, and he was knocked out of the lead. A tired Man United returned to the league, once again relying on Solskjær to lead by less than 2 minutes in the first half. But in the end, he was still forced to be knocked out. Here comes Anderton. At the end of 1998, Man United won the game and became the second best home team in the world. Man United experienced the process of moving from leading to being knocked out again. Could it be that Man United would no longer know how to play a smooth ball and would no longer know how to seize the opportunity to consolidate their position after winning the game?